What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Douglas County probate judge Christina Peterson has been going viral the last week or so. Unfortunately for her, she was shown hitting a police officer. The wig came off. I mean, it was bad. The wig and the weaves was all off. Sandals was off. She was acting a complete fool. And we are going to watch that on the video. This happened actually June 20th, 2024, okay? But she had a myriad of problems before that. Let's go and check it out, and then we're gonna come back.
Eric, thank you. To the I-Team now, a controversial Douglas County judge who once put her bride behind bars found herself in jail earlier today. Probate court judge Christina Peterson was booked into the Fulton County Jail charged with felony obstruction and simple battery of a police officer.
Last year, the State Judicial Qualifications Commission recommended Peterson be booted from the bench. And then voters did that themselves in a Democratic primary. She's been the subject of several investigations by the Fox 5 I-Team over the past 4 years.
And this morning, reporter Johnny Edwards found out that she's now accused of punching a police officer.
Judge Peterson still serving out the last year of her term, apparently having a night out at the Red Martini Restaurant and Lounge in Buckhead. According to an unofficial police report obtained by the Fox 5 I-Team, she, quote, appeared to be under the influence when she punched an Atlanta police officer in the head.
After I had an attorney, it would have went to my attorney.
Probate court judges don't normally land in the spotlight, but allegations of bad behavior by Douglas County Judge Christina Peterson just keep piling up. Last year, a state oversight panel accused her of, quote, systemic incompetence after a lengthy judicial misconduct investigation, recommending her removal from the bench. Among the accusations, hauling a bride from Thailand to court, then tossing her in jail because she tried to correct a marriage certificate.
Did you go to this hearing with any idea that you may be going to jail?
No.
But now, Judge Peterson faces the criminal justice system herself after her felony arrest early Thursday on allegations of punching an Atlanta police officer in the head. The incident happened at this Buckhead nightclub in the early morning hours Thursday. According to a police report, the probate judge appeared to be, quote, under the influence. A preliminary police report obtained by the Fox 5 I-Team says an off-duty police officer working an extra job at Red Martini Restaurant and Lounge went to check out an altercation in the valet area, which didn't involve Peterson. There, the officer found a woman crying and tried to talk to her, and that's when things took a violent turn. According to an arrest warrant, the off-duty officer struck in the head by Christina Peterson. It's just the latest in a long line of controversy surrounding the judge, soundly defeated in her Democratic primary last month by Douglasville attorney Valerie Vai. At one point last year, the State Judicial Qualifications Commission had her facing 50 counts of violating the Judicial Code of Conduct, later reduced to just 20. The committee describing her as, quote, spiteful and vainglorious. Peterson, meanwhile, saying in a JQC hearing that the real tragedy is that she didn't get enough credit for making county history.
I'm the first African-American female and Democrat. Yes.
Any publications that you're aware of that ever acknowledged that fact?
I was never celebrated or congratulated.
Other accusations by the JQC? Threatening her homeowners association, making inappropriate social media posts promoting her part-time acting career, holding an after-hours wedding inside the courthouse without security screenings, and violating the rights of a Henry County mother by ordering her jailed for trying to amend her marriage license. That mother ordered jailed for 48 hours, then fined $500 for contempt. Before her arrest, Peterson had been expecting a decision this month from the Georgia Supreme Court on whether to remove her from office.
You can read the record, it's available. So I have good faith in the Supreme Court that they'll read the record and make an actual viable opinion.
Now, there's more to this story. Police documents say that after striking the officer, Judge Peterson wouldn't give her name, with officers fingerprinting her at the jail, but her name not coming back on file. The report says she told the officers to call a sergeant who told them she's a Douglas County judge. Johnny Edwards, Fox 5 News.
Now, if you see her, this lady is refusing to give up any information, not to mention the myriad of things she was doing, having a party inside of the courthouse, doing whatever she's doing. She had a myriad of problems. Okay? She had a whopping 50 counts of alleged misconduct, the first of which was filed less than a year into her 4-year term. Of those, only 20 were missing. Then we find out that Peterson was guilty of 28 out of the 30 counts and concluded that she should be removed from the bench in March. She has a pattern of violations. Let me read this, what this article says. The High Court agreed and found that Peterson showed a flagrant disregard for the law, court rules, and judicial conduct rules, as well as a pattern of violations of judicial rules. Now with this, she has been disbarred, okay? Removed from the Georgia Supreme Court. Disbarred. I don't know if she can practice law anymore, but I'm assuming she cannot even do that. And let me just say this. In a way, my heart goes out to the lady. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, something must be mentally wrong with her. It has to be for a person to act like that. Just because you're an individual and you're smart, it don't mean that something ain't wrong with you. But look at all of the work that she's put into this career, into this industry. Now you got to give it up because you can't act right. And I've been telling you, brothers, I have seen this sort of attitude coming from sisters, some of them, especially in politics. I've talked about LaToya Cantrell out of New Orleans. There's Fannie Willis nearby in Fulton County. I mean, this lady makes Fannie Willis like a genius, right? Fannie Willis is not nearly this bad, but Fannie Willis has that same city girl attitude than Tiffany Henyard. They have a disregard for the law. And see, what a lot of the black men were complaining about with certain sisters was the disregard for masculinity and treating people in the community with respect as black men. This is beyond and above black men now. What we're dealing with now is a complete disregard for authority, don't matter what the race is, a complete disregard, period. That's what we have here, okay? We have that. And it's not just they won't listen to black men. Listen, they won't listen to nobody, some of them. Not black women, not black men, not anyone. Get that through your head. Not anyone, not one person. And some of these ladies, in my opinion, they really feel like they are better than who they really feel. Like they can do whatever they want, okay? I can do what I feel like because I'm an elected official. I can do what I want. Marilyn Mosby out in Baltimore, do what I feel like. Who gonna check me, boo? And that attitude has superseded black men. And I'm always telling you, brothers, who are the people that suffer the most behind it? It is black women themselves. Because do you know who get that particular attitude from certain people? It don't be black men. Black men already kind of know what's going on. A lot of black men in the black community, we understand, okay, listen, we might as well just, not interact with this particular individual because it's not going to turn out well. I don't want to lose my job. So something is wrong with this person, right? So a lot of black men will just say, look, let me just leave it alone. I'm good. I don't want to have any problems. But the disrespect oftentimes goes towards sisters. Okay? A lot of black women get disrespected from the same ladies that run on platforms of women empowerment, feminism, Black Girl Rocks, all of this. Who gets disrespected the most? Them. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. So guys, we think it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do, Sir Bell. We're out.